Can I just say really quick that living in the South and having sweet tea is one of my favorite things. All right, I'm sitting down today to share all the secrets about OnlyFans. These are some things that I wish I knew going into it, and also just some things that I would tell any of my friends who tell me that they're interested in starting an OnlyFans. If you're not an OnlyFans creator, you're not thinking about having an OnlyFans, and you just want to hear all the gossip, I hope you enjoy it. The first thing that I would say to any of my friends who want to create an OnlyFans is this what you really want to do? And I've actually literally had this exact conversation so many times with different people. And usually the first reaction is yes, of course. Like, yes, I want to do this. Let's do it now. I just kind of want to bring up some topics that can kind of help you decide if this is something you really want to do. Because before you get into it, there are a handful of things that you just don't really know about this whole industry. With all of these videos that people post of, I made this much money on OnlyFans, I made $1 million a year, I made $100,000 in a month, crazy numbers like that, it can sound really exciting, and I can understand why you just want to jump into it. It's not exactly that easy. Here are some of what I think are the most important things to consider when deciding if you actually want to do it. The first thing that you should think about is, how much time do you want to put into this? A lot of people think that you can just take a selfie, post it, and then all of a sudden you're a millionaire. And that's not exactly how it works. If you are going to have an OnlyFans, you're going to need to draw your own traffic. OnlyFans doesn't have any sort of a discover page or explore page, an FYP, none of that. Their search bar is even really difficult to use. So the only way that people are going to find your OnlyFans account is if you advertise somewhere else. If you are serious about being an OnlyFans creator, you're going to have socials. Instagram, Twitter, X, Reddit, TikTok, all of those are some big ones that can help draw traffic. A lot of these social media platforms don't like NSFW content. So sometimes when you're advertising, you have to be a little bit tricky about how you do it. It's very common for people in this industry to get their social media shut down. And when you are drawing all of your own traffic, it can be quite exhausting to have to create yet another account, start over again from zero, and build everything up. Like, start them now. I mean, pause this video right here and go open up all of your socials. Follow me and I'll follow you back. It's going to be very important. I know for a lot of people, this industry seems very appealing because you can do it from home, you can squeeze it in throughout your day. And while that is true, you are going to be vastly more successful if you are treating this like a real 9-to-5 and you're putting in the hours and you're creating content, not just for your OnlyFans page, but for all of your socials as well. Another thing to consider is, how much do you want to engage with other people? It can seem like having an OnlyFans means you just get to sit at home by yourself, petting your cat, taking pictures, making millions of dollars. But the more that you engage and connect with your subscribers, the better off your account is going to be. If you are somebody that isn't really a people person, doesn't want to deal with people, there's all types of people. You will meet all kinds of people that want to say all kinds of things to you. This might not be the career that you want to get into. Along those lines, collaborating with other creators is also great to get your name out there. It's great to network, and your fans will love it as well. Another thing to consider is, how much do you care about what people think about you? While OnlyFans is more mainstream now than ever before, there's definitely a stigma attached to the OnlyFans model. And depending on your friendship group and your family, it can be hard for some people to be open about what they do. I know that for me in the beginning, nobody knew what I did, and I didn't have a lot of friends in the industry. So it was difficult navigating conversations at, parties or family gatherings where everybody wants to know, oh, how's work going? What are you doing all day? You're like, I was... Along with having to deal with that stigma, it's really hard to get actual support from OnlyFans themselves. So don't expect to be getting into a line of work where you get the same kind of customer service that you would get at a different job. The HR department of OnlyFans, non-existent. Be prepared for customer support to not respond. Or if they do respond, likely they haven't even read your message and you're just getting a copy and pasted response for something that doesn't even pertain to what you were asking. If you have listened to all of this up until this point and you're sitting there thinking, yes, I want to join OnlyFans, the final thing I have to say is, are you sure you want to join OnlyFans specifically? Today, there are tons of other fan platforms where you can monetize your content. In my personal opinion, OnlyFans is kind of falling behind. While they are the name brand, so I could understand why somebody would want to join OnlyFans, you have tons of options out there for different platforms that have better features, better customer service, better a lot of things. If you haven't noticed, ReelMe is my favorite fan platform. Not only do they have an internal search page to help you get discovered, but they also pay out a higher percentage. So with OnlyFans, you will only be making 80%, but on ReelMe, you get to make 90% for life. So you get to make a little bit more money, and it feels good when you're working so hard and you're creating all that content to be able to keep as much money from it as possible. Another great thing about ReelMe is their customer service is real. It's amazing. If you reach out to customer service with ReelMe, you actually get a real response. So they actually have real people that are really reading your messages and really getting back to you. I think that ReelMe has done such a good job of building a platform that is what creators want. They are dedicated to having the best features and making our life as easy as possible as far as ways to monetize, ways to connect. It's really refreshing to be a part of something that is always striving to be the best and puts creators first. They know the things that we need and they are willing to put in those features. Well, I hope you found this video to be helpful and useful. Feel free to leave me a comment or reach out to me on any of my socials. If you have any questions or want any further help with anything, I'm always happy to help new creators as much as possible. I look forward to you being able to grow your accounts and flourish. And for everybody else, I will see you again in another video. Okay, so today I am sitting, ooh, I don't like that I said okay, so, oh, I say it in everything. Nope, we're starting over. What was I saying? Fucking A. Are you shitting me? Do I care about that or do I not? Taking a selfie and, this is ridiculous. Make customer service great again. I don't want to say that.